Modern life created a strange contradiction. Human beings today have more technology, more convenience, and more automation than any generation in history. Tasks that once took hours now take seconds. Messages travel instantly. Food arrives at the door. Entire businesses operate from phones carried inside pockets. And yet, despite all of this efficiency, almost everyone feels busy, exhausted, overwhelmed, as if there is never enough time anymore. People constantly say the same things. I'm too busy. I don't have time. Life moves too fast. And slowly, this feeling becomes normal. But perhaps the deeper question is this: why does modern life feel like it is accelerating endlessly? Part of the answer lies in how technology changed human attention. The modern world no longer allows the mind to fully rest. Notifications interrupt silence, emails follow people home, social media fills every empty moment, even boredom has nearly disappeared. And because the brain rarely experiences stillness anymore, time itself begins feeling fragmented. Human attention is constantly divided. People eat while scrolling, watch videos while working, think about work while resting. The mind is rarely fully present anywhere, and when attention becomes fragmented, life begins feeling faster psychologically, because presence shapes the human experience of time. Modern work culture intensifies this even further. Productivity has become identity. People are no longer encouraged simply to live. They are encouraged to optimize constantly, work harder, respond faster, do more, stay available. And slowly, human beings begin treating rest like wasted time rather than a biological necessity. This creates a dangerous cycle. The more overwhelmed people become, the more they seek distraction for temporary relief. But distraction consumes even more attention, and eventually, many people live in a constant state of mental noise. The modern economy also profits from urgency. Everything competes for attention: apps, advertisements, entertainment, news algorithms. Because attention became one of the most valuable resources in the digital age, and the more time platforms capture, the more profitable human distraction becomes. This changes how people experience everyday life itself. Moments no longer feel complete. People constantly think ahead: the next task, the next message, the next deadline, the next notification. The present moment becomes psychologically crowded. Perhaps this is why even free time no longer feels truly restful. People stop working physically, but mentally they remain active, always stimulated, always connected, always processing information. And over time, life begins feeling like a blur. Weeks disappear quickly, months pass unnoticed, years feel shorter. Not because time literally accelerated, but because modern life reduced the amount of deep presence people experience daily. Human beings remember meaningful moments more vividly than repetitive stimulation. But modern routines increasingly revolve around speed, repetition, and digital distraction. And when days become psychologically similar, time feels compressed. This is why so many people secretly feel disconnected from their own lives. They are constantly moving, but rarely fully experiencing where they are. And perhaps the strangest part is this: modern life promised freedom through efficiency, but many people now feel more mentally trapped than ever before. This does not mean technology itself is evil. The problem is unconscious acceleration, a world where everything moves faster, while the human mind still longs for slowness, attention, and emotional presence. Because deep down, human beings were never designed to exist in constant urgency. The nervous system still needs silence, reflection, stillness, uninterrupted time. Without these things, life begins feeling emotionally thin. Perhaps that is the quiet truth many people are slowly beginning to realize. Modern life did not actually remove time, it removed presence, and when presence disappears, life itself begins feeling shorter, faster, and harder to truly feel. Because in the end, a meaningful life is not measured only by productivity, it is measured by how deeply it was actually experienced.